Philosophical Mysticism, Lesson 10, Consciousness. So, consciousness is taken to be a mystery, perhaps even one of the most important mysteries. Colin McGinn compares the development of consciousness to transmuting water into wine. There's something really, truly magical. But it seems that he has in mind what I would call the magnificent view of consciousness. That is, thinking about thinking, exploring abstract concepts, contemplating the universe, deciding, creating, catching glimpses of the inner machinery inside of our heads. So these are impressive feats. But I don't think this really captures the basic structure of consciousness. Because all the feats mentioned have to do with ideas. Ideas are really the magic, the wine. But I would argue that consciousness arrived before ideas, and one could be conscious with absent any ideas. So this really isn't the best way to go about thinking about consciousness. So I put the magnificent view of consciousness aside and just have it like as this upper threshold. But then again, even or mere awareness is not substantive enough to matter either when it comes to what humans do and talk about mind. So really, we don't want to go with the magnificent view, but we really don't want to say just mere awareness is consciousness as well. That's probably the wrong approach as well. So, for example, many animals clearly are conscious in the very general sense of being aware of both their environment and their own bodies. Even they look in the mirror, they might recognize their own body. So, in drawing a sharp distinction here, we need something more than this, without simply just falling back on or adopting the magnificent view of consciousness. And I take a substantive criterion of consciousness to be this. As a working criterion, a working definition, being aware that you are aware of something. So again, being aware that you are aware of something. I think this has potential. And it's definitely something we do, something humans do, and animals don't. And I'm going to expand on this criterion more in the coming lessons and talk about where it came from, how it came about. But this is sort of right here is a sort of a working definition of consciousness. If you want to learn more, check out the book Philosophical Mysticism, A Spiritual Handbook for Mankind by Nicholas Schroeder. Definitely worth a read.